And we're live. I love live streaming. The cool thing about live streaming is we're just going to roll with whatever comes out today, though I do have a pre-planned in my head what I want to talk to you guys about. So if this is your first time watching and this is your first time to, or maybe second time into knowing what I'm all about. So I'm Nat from Catapult, or Natapult from Catapult as some people like to call me, and I'm a truth speaker. And I'm a leader, and I'm a catalyst for change. And what that means to you is that my tribe, or the women that I love to work with, are women who are self-taught masters. Basically, life delivered you some big shit. Life's delivered you massive learnings, and you've come out the other side, and so you teach and speak the truth. So you are a truth seeker, I'm a truth speaker, and together I can help you align with your message and your service and the reason why you do what you do, connect into that and sell it, monetize from it, because that's what I've been able to do. But also we've all had to go on journeys to get there. So my beautiful tribe are women who are self-taught visionaries. If you do have qualifications, that's freaking awesome as well, but I full believe that they aren't the make or break. If you've mastered something then and you walk your talk, then you can go and teach that. Anyway, today's live stream, I see we've got one viewer. That's cool. Be nice to know who you are if you want to put a little hi in here. Today's live stream is all about sell the damn freaking ice cream, and it's kind of going to have a rolling story to it, so stay with me. So yesterday I put a post up, and the meme said on it that the money lies behind you. And what I meant by that is that if what you're putting out to sell, whether it be on your website or online, if it hasn't started with with a true heart connection in here, like if you're not just like, oh my gosh, I love this so much, hi Lou, I can't wait to get out there and tell people about it. And basically the money lies behind that, because if you don't want to chase people down the street and go, oh my gosh, you're going to love what I've got to offer you, or you don't want to talk about it to people because you're embarrassed and you don't believe in yourself, then you're not going to be able to sell that shit. It basically comes at, oh, good morning, Amy. Oh, I love it how you guys just jump on. That's so cool. So the money lies behind you. So if you don't have a connection to what you're selling, and then you don't believe in what you're selling, there's no damn way that you are going to be able to sell it with ease, right? So you've got to go back to work on that. So if you aren't in full belief, then you've got to go journal that shit out. You've got to go and look at what is it really about, and guaranteed it will be connected to something from your childhood, or you've got sucked into highlight reels and you've gone, well, I don't look like this, I don't have that, therefore I won't do this. So that's a really cool starting point, right? So here's the analogy with the ice cream that I wanted to talk about today. Some of you may have heard my ice cream analogy, and it was actually a beautiful Tracy Manu who reminded me about my ice cream analogy because it helped her, right? So you've believed in yourself, you've backed yourself by investing and getting some help. You have this, and it's a crazy analogy by the way, but it's really, I'm just sitting here with my scooter and my dog. This is Catapult headquarters, pretty flash. So you believe in what you do, you kid it out there, you have this most beautiful looking ice cream truck, or aka website, and it's exactly what everyone's asked for. The local people have asked for this beautiful homemade organic frickin' ice cream, and you go set yourself up down the beach. And then I come along with my kids, it's hot, they're cranky, we're thirsty, I just want to be able to give them something to eat that's going to be good for them, and I see this beautiful homemade ice cream van, right? It's like an oasis to me. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait, brilliant. And I come to you and I say to you, hi. And this is where it starts to go wrong. You say to me, would you like to try some? I haven't said anything to you yet, and you say to me, would you like to try some? And I'm like, okay, great. So you then bombard me with a whole lot of free tastes of all your ice cream flavors, and meanwhile you haven't stopped talking, And meanwhile, I'm eating with my kids all your beautiful, beautiful tasters. And then you say to me, would you like to buy some? And I say no. I say no, thanks. Because I'm so full. You've given me way too much. I'll buy some next time. So you pass through a smile on your face and you say, fantastic, we'll see you again. But what really happens is the ice cream lady or you go home, say to yourself, she didn't buy my shit because I am useless. See, I couldn't do it. The next weekend, you don't tune up because you believe you're no good. I come to the ice cream van because your shit was so good and you're not there. AKA, you got to show up every day. You've got to remember that you've got people out there who do love your stuff. It's just that you get to the point where you can overwhelm and over deliver with so much gold stuff that I don't want to buy it from you because you're giving me too much. So the trick is being able to always give value, and always give value, because it's a fine line, right, between there'll be some people who'll be like, Nat, that's just a load of crap, you should just constantly give. Absolutely, I totally agree. This is me giving to you right now, right? But I'm not so over giving to you that I don't have anything to sell you at the end, right? Because obviously I wanted to jump on this live stream to say to you that these kind of sales, this kind of sale talk and this kind of attraction model is what I teach and what I love. Because if you aren't comfortable with what you're selling and use the sales technique to make yourself feel better because you over deliver, because then you feel like you've given the value, then you can't make money in your business, right? God, I hope that makes sense. Every time I say my ice cream analogy, I'm like, did that make sense? It makes sense to me, so hopefully it's made sense to you. Lou's just put journal of fear. I'm so there right now. I love this live message. Yeah, babe. Because we know that fear is false, right? And you cannot build or grow from fear. You must feel that. This is so cliche. But you've got to feel that fear. Like, you're probably outside, just pushing somewhere outside your comfort zone today, and so you get fearful. And we all get fearful, right? I get fearful. Top people get fearful. The fear won't ever go away. And if it's a reoccurring fear, often that's with you for life. So you might as well get comfortable. Hey fear, what's up? Let's journal this shit out, because it's not your truth. And what you'll find, it will be something underlying. Perhaps you haven't had enough sleep. Perhaps you've been pushing somewhere, and it's about readjusting and getting your head back in the game. Because remember, an athlete who wants to win, because you're not in fucking business to not make money, right? So an athlete wants to win. You're in business because you want to make money. So you've got to warm up. You've got to warm up every day. You've got to get your head in the game. So journaling, I'll put some different journaling stuff up into the Shapeshifter next week, actually, in addition to helping you get your message out there. So that was my ice cream analogy around selling, is that you've got to first start with what you're selling is what you're fully committed to and believe in. The second part is ask for the sale. Do you want to buy some ice cream? Which flavour do you want? Don't give me it all free first. Give me all these tasters and then I'm freaking confused and I'm too full and I don't want any. And the third thing is we talk about hustle, and hustle can be a couple of things. Like, you can hustle in your flow and when you're resting, right? So that's a hustle, because there's leverage when you feel good and you have self-care. Then you leverage because you do things in a more focused, efficient way. And there's hustle as in the money lies behind you. So when you put a post up on Facebook, you don't just stick the post up and wait. Crickets. No, you don't do that. You've got to go and reach out to people. Email your list to your clients. People who have liked your stuff on your page, you should be like giving them a private message and saying, hey, did you know this is what I've got going on? Remember, if you totally love and know that what you have can actually help people and transform them and give them the life that you know that they want, then you shouldn't be afraid of getting it out there. And that can be tough, right, to hear, because then you think, damn it, I've now got to go work a little bit back on my belief. Absolutely, you've got to go and work out why it is, but you also got to keep taking action, right? And that's what I love. It's about that imperfect action. Still put the memes up, still show up every day. and ask for the sale. Hey, if you want to work with me, this is how you do it. Go and check out the information, choose the one you want, then book one. Like that's how you got to sell it, right? Do you have any questions? I see we have another third viewer on the live stream, and I know I didn't shout out to anyone that I was doing the live stream, so people won't even know that it's here. But the cool thing is with the live stream is that you can come back and watch it. So, oh, hi Renee. How do you decide what to prioritize in your work hours? Asking for the sale, creating new products. Cool question, and I think it comes down to you need to be doing them every day. So in my Shapeshifter, that's what I'm teaching, right, Renee, is that you have 3 most important actions for the day that just got to get done, including asking for the sale, building your tribe and getting your message out there. In terms of creating new products, you know, you should be setting aside, if you've got lots of new stuff that's got to get out there, then you must plan content creation time or product creation time in your week. Like you must have, like, Mondays are creating new products, but before you go start creating your new products, then you make sure that you have put out some sales activity, followed up. That has to be priority in your business. So the first thing is self-care. The third thing, you know, the second thing is getting your message out there. The third thing is expanding your tribe. The fourth thing is your sales activity. If you did those things every day, you're going to exponentially grow. You have to. It's the math. The more people who see you, the more people are going to buy from you. But if you don't do that every day, you don't build consistency, you don't build momentum. So you're really good, Renee, at showing up each day on social media. I see my fun box around. You know, how often on your posts are you alluding to buying from you? And without having to go back and to look in your posts, I'm not sure. I need to chat to you about getting more structure to my workouts. Yeah, often we can fill it with a lot of doing, whereas the leverage comes in with that journaling first, because the journaling will help you actually realize if what you want to work on that day is actually the correct thing. And even for your product-based service, you're going to be connecting people in from how you're feeling that day. So your feeling of that day, because you're a mother and you're selling to mothers, like if you just connect it in to a message that day, you know, like, hey ladies, I don't know how you felt about Mother's Day, but sometimes, you know, I don't know, you just got to connect back into a heart message for them. So the selling process for you should be easy through your daily post. But yes, we can, we're meeting for lunch, from an express lunch on Thursday, babe, so we can talk more into that, and I can give you some really cool journaling exercises where I'm assuming, because of your graphic design work, that you're kind of left brain thinker, even though you've got that creative right brain. And that left brain can actually really confine us to how we actually do something, and we feel like we have to have things done a certain way. I'm not sure that even made sense. So that's a little bit cool. Thanks, babe. Yes, I need to get back to you about where we're meeting. Liz Fry, she is helping me with a really cool venue, just because you want to have good parking, you want to have it where it's not noisy, when you catch up. So that's kind of like sell the damn ice cream. Is you can't sell the ice cream if you don't believe and know that the ice cream is amazing, that the ice cream is needed, and that you need to give me options of how to buy your ice cream. I really hope that helps you guys today. That was a little bit of getting my message out there to you, and I just want to talk into the Catapult Collective, which I'm just putting together. I'm so freaking damn excited about it, because out of Shapeshifter, where I spend 6 weeks with about 20 women, man, the accountability and the butt kicking and I've got a phone call coming in, that's not cool. And the butt kicking that I can give them for the 6 weeks, but the gentleness too. Like, I'm not that hardcore, but I'm very much that feminine and masculine energy. I have noticed that what's missing out there is a complete as a membership around accountability, and these kind of live streams, and me reminding you to connect in, to take the action, to feel the fear, to do it anyway. God, it's such a good cliche. And so that's what the Catapult Collective is all about, and I'm very, very, very excited. And I'm going to be putting out some information about it today, because of course there's a really cool half price offer for those girls who jump in, because I'm only going to be taking, I'm not going to let the group get more than 50, and I'm going to be really selective about who comes in, because I can't have that it doesn't work, it's not working, you're responsible for my results kind of chicks. I need you in here because you're going to do the damn work. You're going to show up, you're going to push through the resistance, I'm going to guide you, I'll help you, because it gets damn tricky, right? And I still have to pull off my layers, and I know that if you keep going through it, that you can too. And I know that if I can help you stay connected in here to what you're doing and to get over yourself, and it actually stops being about you when your message and your products have got to get out there. So the Catapult Collective, it's so freaking cool. I'm so excited. But I'll put the info